Alright everyone, welcome back to DSP versus the Internet for March 11th, 2023. I believe this is the 4th official episode of the show. Last week I kept saying episode 4 and it was really episode 3. Oops. Anyway, this is part 2. Be sure to watch part 1 if you didn't see it yet. And remember, the best way to support this channel is by becoming a channel member. We already had several parts of the last video were claimed live during the stream. I'm not going to make any ads on that, ad revenue, but I'd appreciate it if you could consider becoming a channel member. Then you'll be able to suggest videos for the next episode. And if you become an Ultra member, your video will be watched for sure. In fact, we have 2 more videos coming up here, all right, that are from Ultra level members, I believe. So let's continue.
Hello and welcome to Lofty Pursuits and Public Displays of Confection in Tallahassee, Florida.
Look at this.
I'm Greg, and today we're going to do a montage of Shamrock footage again, but this time we're going to be putting it through one of our old presses. This one is from 1871, and the rollers come from a candy company called Mullane's. They were located in Cincinnati. They opened in 1848 and closed around 1988.
I guess they could do whatever. They could do hard candy. Is that like taffy or something? Like, what exactly is that? Are we going to see what this turns into? Let's skip ahead a little bit. Let's see if they do something with that. Oh, yeah. Well, no, they're still doing the press. They're doing all kinds of stuff through it. What do they do with that afterward? They're still doing the press. Okay. What do they do with it afterward? Are they seriously still doing the press 2 minutes in? What do you do with it afterward? Okay, let's skip ahead a few more minutes here. Okay, we're finally seeing what they do with it afterward. Wait, no. We're back to the press, and they're making more. No, this has got to be a troll video. We're 4 minutes in. They're still putting things through the press. All right, let's go to like 5 minutes. All right, 5 minutes in. Ready? They're still... Come on. This is a troll video, 100%. There's no way they did this for like 10 minutes. I mean, what do you think this is? We understand. We saw it the first 100 times. What happens to the candy after you put it through the press? Do you harden it? Okay. On to the next.
I was asked to clean out my father's house after he had passed away. He was a huge gaming nerd. He even camped out for the release of the NES when he was about my age, 19. He had all of them: Atari 2600, Atari Flashback, Magnavox, Odyssey 2000, 5000, NES, SNES, N64, NGC.
And I sold them all for a hefty profit after he died. Now I'm set for life.
Wii, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, DS, DS Lite, DSi, 3DS, Xbox.
And he kept
Xbox
all of these?
PlayStation 1 to 3, PSP, and even the PS Vita. He might have even had the Wii U.
He might have even had the Wii U. I like how he says it like, oh, he might have even had the Wii U. I mean, all 3 people who have that one, right?
He was alive long enough for the release. I was in my father's house, alone, cleaning out the basement. I grabbed one of the last cardboard boxes down there, and I noticed how light it was. Wondering why it was so light, I peeked inside to find that one old NES game cartridge. It did not have a game label on it.
Of course.
It only had Mario, written crudely by my father with a permanent marker.
The real Mario Brothers.
I became curious. Why was this game all by itself in a box? Why was the label torn off? Why was it written on? And why was Mario spelled so crudely?
Why was Mario spelled so crudely? What does that even mean? How do you spell something crudely? M-A-R-E-E-E-O or something? Like...
Since my father handed me down all of his games and consoles, which included his NES, I decided to take it home and figure it out for myself. I got home and set up the NES. I immediately popped the game and started it up.
Okay. And?
Things already seemed a little off. The game had no startup screen. It simply just placed me at the start of the level, of what appeared to be the classic game that we all know and love, Super Mario Brothers. Well, the game is old, I thought to myself. Maybe it's just a little glitchy, and that's why it skipped the startup screen. Dad did buy this at midnight release after all, so I continued. As I expected, the game was rather glitchy. Sometimes, when grabbing a fire flower, it would make Mario small, and stars only worked 75% of the time. As well, Toad never said the message he had for you at the end of every castle. You know, "Thank you, Mario, but our princess is in another castle." He never said anything. That was until World 7's castle. One step closer to being one of us. This message made me chuckle a little. I assume my father had hacked the game for laughs, and that is why it was so glitchy before. Things got weird after that. In World 8, Level 1, the sky was a dark red, and the music was a little slower than usual. The whole level was nothing but 5 minutes of walking. No enemies, no obstacles, just the ground. Reaching the end of the level, I grabbed the flag. The ending fanfare did not play, and the fireworks sounded more like gunshots than 8-bit explosions.
Okay, does anyone find anything we're listening to scary at all? Anyone? No, legit. Is anyone feeling scared at all in any way, shape, or form? No, no, nope. Laughing my ass off. No, no, nope. Slinty says yes. Laughing my ass off. No, 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 nope, nope, nope. Jurgen says yes. All right, I think we're gonna move on. I mean, I gave it a shot. We watched it for 4 minutes. I'm not scared in any way. I've never really watched creepypasta before. I'm serious. I never really have. I'm not scared in any way. Nothing is scaring me. I'm just gonna move on.
And this is just how I'm visualizing it, because clearly this is what's going down. They got you tied up, and I just hear screams and grunts. And all I can picture is a Saturn stick, slowly but shrewdly, going up your ass, and there's nothing you can do about it.
What? What? What the fuck is with this guy? What is going on? What is he talking? What?
And Rox is just enjoying it. The Saturn stick, for those niggas that don't know, the Saturn stick is a long ride. A long, smooth ride. At the bottom, at the top, it has Saturn on it. Now we choose which side we want to use depending on the punishment. But for you, since you committed ultimate treason, we're going to use the Saturn side. The Saturn side is just how it sounds. It looks
Oh,
like
I have a question for you guys. Completely unrelated to what he's saying. Is his clothing line called the Covenant? Is that what he calls it? I don't know what that means, but I've seen like Covenant jerseys and stuff, and I'm assuming that's his brand, right? Like his brand of clothing. But what is the Covenant? What exactly is it a covenant of? Like what is a covenant means like you're making some kind of a commitment or agreement to something. But what is the covenant? Like is that his shtick? What does it mean exactly? What are you making a covenant of? I never understood that. His fans? Yeah, but what's the covenant? What is it a covenant of? They're a covenant of witches. No, that's a coven. That's different. his community is called the Covenant. Yeah, but that doesn't make sense. What is the covenant of? What is the agreement of? I can understand. Okay, we're all of like mind. Like mind in what way? What are we agreeing to that we're all in this covenant together? Right? Does anyone even know? Or does he just say the covenant and no one knows what the hell he's talking about? Back to create bad content for the internet. Wow. Oh my God. We don't know. Ask LTG himself. What's going on, Derek? It's good to see you here today. Covenant to pay him money. All right, let's continue.
It has the rings, but it's still going up your ass. And Rocks is going to twist it. Right? Force it. Twist it. Force it. Jam it up. To the point where you're just tapping out. You know, they say men that are gay bust nuts out of their ass. So regardless of how much pain it is, you're orgasming out of your anal cavity. Wait, hold on, you don't sound like that. You're foaming at the mouth. Hold on.
Now he's gonna play copywritten music. All right, people said LTG is the black DSP. Do you see it? I remember all those times that I talked about men getting boned up the butt by the rings of Saturn. Oh, that was one of my most favorite moments. I think it's time to go to the next video. It's interesting.
Hey, bro. Be quiet, bro. What are you talking about?
Of course,
bro?
this is Walmart.
Crying, bro. Bro, be quiet, bro. Come on, bro. Like, stop crying, bro.
It's obvious it's not a real
man,
baby.
Shut up. Just shut up. God dang. Like, what's wrong with you?
Bro, why is he punching a baby?
So you want to shut up?
Bro, shut up, bro. Shut
Fuck. Damn.
Why is this funny? Punching babies in public, extremely funny. Why is this funny? Why is it humorous to make people think you're mistreating a baby? That's not funny at all. That's fucked up. You're an asshole. Like, you might have people who are genuinely, like, concerned and be like now you're fucking with people's emotions for what? That's you're a fucked up evil person doing this for clickbait views on YouTube. Fuck you. Okay, let's continue.
I went online to the thing and saw all the dead people who voted by looking at their birthdays and counting up the years.
You know, it's nice. Yeah.
Huh?
Right now, that dude's running around shaking the change out of every pillow in his house, which is no small amount of money, as my pillows are filled with nickels. If it's good enough for Thomas Jefferson, it's good enough for yours. I'm Mike Lindell, aka Mike Bill Guy.
Okay, that's enough. That's not funny. Wow. Amazing.
It starts.
Nah, I don't care. It's stupid. Harry Potter is stupid, and it's about time someone said it was bad, because nobody in the history of ever has ever suggested that Harry Potter is bad. I'm a trendsetter.
Okay, so I'm going to abstain, and here's why, okay? Here's why. This person, over the years, has a history of crapping on me for absolutely no good reason. I don't know who this is. I've never seen the content, all right? I don't know anything about them, all right? Just being honest. But this person over the years has talked shit about me constantly. Whenever I'm brought up in a sentence with this person, they're like, oh, that person, that piece of shit, why would anyone watch them or something like that? So this is someone who basically has really crapped on me. And I don't understand why, because I know absolutely positively nothing about them. So therefore, I actually feel like I wouldn't have a fair frame of reference to even watch this and judge it fairly, because I know that I don't like this person for being mean to me over the years. So I have no idea. I mean, it seems like this is a person who is going to talk about the Hogwarts controversy, correct? Which I understand. But at the same time, you know, I'm not going to watch this because I feel like it would be unfair either way. You know what I'm saying? I really do. Like, I don't think that makes sense to me to do that, right? So, there you go. There you go. Just being fair. What is this? Sounds like Castlevania. Original process? What is going on here? Huh? So this is VFX reveal before and after anime rock, paper, scissors? 10 days ago. AI? What is this? Does anyone know what this video is?
Father always said that you were the more artistic one. Have you forgotten you're my twin brother? The creator dealt us the same hand of cards. I just played mine better. You missed the funeral.
I've only come for the part that matters.
I will not share the crown.
You will never wear it!
I've dedicated my life to governing, and the kingdom is on the precipice of starvation. The throne must be mine.
So is the premise of this that no one animated it? AI did? So all they did is they took real actors and they threw it into an AI program and the AI turned it into an animation? Is that what the premise is? I'm not surprised if that's what this is. I mean, first of all, let's be honest about the changing of handwritten or hand-drawn artwork into CGI over the last 20 to 25 years, right? We've seen all animated movies in the 90s then turn into these 3D things from DreamWorks, Illumination, and all that is taking 3D models. So if the 3D models exist, right, then it's not much more of a step to argue that you could take, you know, capture of motion from a real person and just somehow use a computer to transfix that over into an animation like this. It's fascinating because you're watching it like no one animated that. There's no, you know, a computer just took a 3D model and just, you know, moved it according to reference points on the real life people, right?
Millions will die.
Have you forgotten you're my twin brother? We were born at the same time. My claim to the throne is just as valid as yours.
Well, I'm sorry you traveled all this way for nothing, brother. I control the city garrison. I'll have you exiled.
Let us not forget the power to settle this lays in the palm of our hands. Do you remember what Father taught us about holy combat?
You dare suggest...
What did Father say,
Oh,
brother?
wow.
Here, in this holy house, in front of our Father, and...
This isn't AI? What is this? VFX reveal before and after anime rock, paper, scissors. Are they just saying that they did this? This was manually done by humans. This is not AI. So I thought it was AI. It's not. It is AI, but people can't even agree. People can't even agree on if the video is AI or not. I don't know. I've never seen anything like this before. Are they going to fight? Hold on. Are they going to fight? Is there going to be like a big epic fight scene or something? Or is it just imposing? It looks like it's just imposing. They're just posing. Let's see this.
he will only throw stone. It's how he defeated you.
They're seriously just posing. There's no fight. All right. It's interesting, for sure, to see how they took the live action shots and turned them into animation. But I think the context here is a bit lost, right? Because I don't know the context of what we're watching. So I don't even know to react. Is it impressive because a computer did it? You know, I'm not sure how to react to it. So. Now this I know how to react to. That is a cat that loves a banana. Cats like bananas? I thought cats couldn't taste sugar. So why would this cat like a banana? Right? Do cats really eat bananas? The texture, you think? Kind of mushy. I mean, Jasper likes mushy stuff. We give him a wet treat every morning that's kind of mushy. We eat bananas. I don't even know if you should eat bananas. It talks. Hey, don't ignore me. Meow. Exactly. Try to get the attention. Is it banana time? I wonder what kind of cat that is. It's a pretty unique cat, right? Hold on. Is it banana? I want to see. Oh, here. Banana. This is the most replayed part of the video. I'm surprised. Why? What's weird is cats usually don't eat like fruit or vegetables, right? Well, Jasper will like lick, like for example, if we have an ingredient that we're gonna make like a salad or something, we have kale or we have lettuce, he'll lick it when we bring it in and I'm washing it and stuff. He'll lick that stuff. Derek says yes, it's known that bananas are fruits that a cat can eat in a small portion.
Nope.
He's like, I don't want no banana. I'm a cat. Are you stupid? The cat's like, I don't want that. None of them want it. Only that one cat wants it. Yeah, this cat likes bananas. That's funny. Lady Charisma says the issue with AI art is that it's using real art without consent from the OG artist. Some art has the mangled signature still in it. The video you just used Reek's anime to get its look. Used a Reek anime to get its look. So you're saying the AI ripped up an already existing anime to make like a video that looked like it was an original work? Man, I'm confused about this AI stuff.
This week, we're making something dark, round, and sweet. Kind of like the guy who's...
Oh, shit. Accidentally did that.
This week, we're making something dark, round, and sweet.
Very nice.
Kind of like the guy whose face is on the recipe. It's Viscera's No-Bake Cookies on Kayfabe Kitchen.
No-bake cookies? What are no-bake cookies? How can it be a cookie if you're not baking it? That doesn't make sense.
For our second installment on this trip to the WWF cookbook, I'm moving straight on to the dessert chapter. These recipes ran...
Alright, we already saw this. Here we go.
1 minute. Now, I said it was no bake, but you still have to use the oven. Take the mixture off the heat, then mix in 2 cups of oatmeal, a half cup of peanut butter, and vanilla.
How is it a cookie? It's no bake.
You know, with all the peanut butter and the oatmeal in this recipe, you might be able to argue that these cookies are actually kind of healthy in a way. Then you remember there's 2 cups of sugar involved and not so much. And besides, look at the namesake of this recipe.
The recipe calls for you to form the mixture into balls. Since the mixture is still stupid hot at this point, you're better off taking a spoon and dropping some dollops onto the wax paper. Cool them in the fridge and serve.
What? That's ew.
It's really chocolatey. It's really sweet. With the good texture of the oatmeal in there, so that you get a bunch of different textures, including the sugar. I think you can...
All that is, that's melted chocolate, peanut butter, and oatmeal. That's not a cookie. Ew, I don't want that. Yuck.
We're going to stop to get some gas at the Gulf station.
Maybe, it's not too expensive.
If it's not too expensive.
McDonald's 1989? Well, this is gas. This is not McDonald's.
How much is it?
No-bake cookies are great. I like them without peanut butter. It's John. Yes, I remember Viscera. The first one was called Mabel, and they rebranded it to Viscera. Rest in peace.
Stretch. Do you get it yourself?
Yeah, okay.
Or did they get it?
This guy in 1989 is filming himself.
How much is it?
The first selfie stick. Only it's a
Are we
video
gonna go
camera.
somewhere and get something to eat in a minute? Like what? I'd love some.
Can we go to McDonald's here instead of watching the gas station? I want to go to the McDonald's. Here we go. They almost there? They're still not there.
Well, I want to go make some video with the children.
Well, you can't do that because of the law.
Why?
The law.
It's a McDonald's land. I can make videos with my mute camera.
Well,
I'm not married. I'm not a parent. I can be a child. Some woman on the plane asked me last night if I was married.
and you said yes. You're always supposed to say yes.
Of course I'm married. Married and singular.
Whatever you do, you want to give out the wrong information.
Are they actually going to eat? There we go. They're in the McDonald's now.
And, 2 large fries. All to go. Thank you. Dag, you want a coffee?
Yeah.
Dag, do you think I got enough Big Macs and stuff?
You mean you got?
I got a Big Mac. I got a quarter pounder with cheese.
Yeah, that's gonna work.
What do you want? Quarter pounder with cheese? What am I want? I'm gonna have a Big Mac then.
Before color correction, this is what video looked like.
722.
Fish eye lens.
That's cheap. All that food.
Terrible color.
That is a lot.
Right? It's awfully off.
You got a Coke. You got ice.
It's probably like
I got iced tea.
240p.
Yeah. Maybe get a bag.
I got coffee. I got all this stuff.
What about another bag?
Thank you.
We got a bag for this. A bag to put the drinks in. That.
Thank you.
This is 1989. This is real. This is 1989. It looks real to me. That sure looks like 1989 to me.
Our whole meal is $7.22. This McDonald's. Let's see now. We got napkins and all that, Dick.
Yeah, I got it. Looks like the old style menu.
Really?
Exactly what it used to look like. No pictures or nothing. It would just be like text. These little plastic text things they put up there. Those are definitely the old bags. I remember those old McDonald's bags.
Enough napkins.
Wouldn't the camera be huge and heavy with one hand? Depends on what kind of camera he has. It certainly would not be tiny. So it would be pretty sizable.
Are you coming? Hello, children.
Not giant. It's just keep in mind this is not like a TV movie crew camera. This is probably the portable VHS cameras they had back then. These ran, no exaggeration. This camera in his hand is probably over $1,000, 1980s pricing. So today that's probably like $2,500 camera he has in his hand right now. But they weren't. These were like basically you have to think it was like a VCR, but with a lens. So how big is a VCR, right? That's essentially, you know, the size is pretty big. It's not giant though. It's not like a television.
They sure are cute. Aren't those children cute?
Where do you see the food? What are they doing? Are they eating? What's going on?
Here we are at the Presbyterian home.
Why are at the Presbyterian home? Where is the food? They don't eat it. They bought all that food, they didn't eat it? What the hell is the point?
No. Well, we're gonna have quite a feast as soon as we get back on the superhighway. Dick, what are you doing back here? He's taking a vitamin.
If I brought my vitamin C along.
A vitamin C for what, Dick? What?
What is this?
This is a cold preventer.
They stopped at McDonald's. They didn't eat the food, like, and that's it. Now they're at a Presbyterian home. What the fuck is this? This is the weirdest video.
First thing.
John Smith says the guy made another video reviewing the same McDonald's 33 years later.
No, I got everybody's watching it cover Wheel of Fortune.
I wonder where she is. There's nobody out and about. Here in the home, Dick.
What the okay, this is the weirdest video. I gotta stop watching it. I don't know what we're watching. What is the purpose of the video? I don't get it. I really don't get it. They drove to McDonald's, ordered food, didn't eat or review the food, right? Like, what is this? I'm very confused. Anyway. All right, guys. Thanks for watching DSP versus the Internet. Sometimes you guys are probably just as confused as I am. Remember, if you could, to support this channel, if you could become a member, that would be absolutely outstanding. It's the best way to support. Thank you so very much. Also, remember to like videos you're enjoying, leave comments on them. Thank you so very much, and I'll see you for the next part.